Man, just keep putting it on tape. Keep giving it all. We still not done yet. And it's like my guy Shun said, don't let us win the next one. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it takes. We just got to handle our responsibilities. Just keep trying to stack a win. I look at it like we got a chance to really do something, but we got to handle our business first.
What's really been working for you, the NFL, and sacks and pressures since you've come back from your injury?
Man, for me, it's just being resilient and proving people wrong. There was at one point they feel like when we came back, we couldn't make a difference. And it's good to show people that we could be difference makers. We could turn things around. To me, it's all about, obviously it was a belief in myself, but I don't know. To me, you should never doubt a lion, for real. And I carry that chip on me because, I still feel like I'm still trying to prove myself in this league. I feel like I'll never lose that chip. Like, I'm hungry for so much more than just being back. Like, to me, this is like hindsight.
And with Zimmer, he said, you talked about being hungry. He said you run up to him and run over to the call sheet and say, call this one, call that one. Mm-hmm. How often is that dialogue, and how much do you appreciate kind of him listening to your feedback?
I don't know if he listened too much. He's like, he's like, I got it, okay? What the f-? Like, he get a little mad, but that's passion, bro. Like, I can't help it. Like, I see the game for what it is. I understand how they protecting me. If I feel like they're doing this, I feel like I'm at the point in my career where I feel like there can be an adjustment made and a play call could be made to, run it away from me, and that was a perfect example in that Scotch. I was like, man, they sliding hard. Like, I think they're going to ID me and they're going to slide to me whether I'm coming or not. That's just the respect that I've gained so far. So, he's been listening, so that's all that matters. But, I definitely don't think it's too positive sometimes.
What's your relationship with you? Talked about going to dinner with you.
Yeah.
Out here one time and
we
sit on the bus and review the game.
Yeah, we went to dinner. We talk every day. I definitely think he likes me back because I always make him smile. You know what I'm saying? And Mike's just been through so much, and I just like the fact that I was like, listen, I said we met here for a reason, and I was like, I can type be your son too. I've been a son for many other coaches, but accept me, I can be that person that you could talk to. So he talks to me about all types of stuff. Like he says some crazy stuff. I'm not gonna say in public, but we talk about all types of stuff. But that's how I know we got closer, and he embraces our relationship.
Where'd you guys go to dinner?
We went to D. Lincoln, and that was the first time I went to dinner. And he was like, "Put the card away." I said, "Okay." He said, "I got some money now." I was like, "You don't gotta tell me twice, So he was like, "I'm not doing this for the money." He's like, "I'm good." And I believe him. He got them horses.
You gave some toys. You gave some toys to kids yesterday.
Yeah.
Just the importance of why you do that each year.
Yeah, to me, it's all about, as I stated since I've been here, it's about the community, the youth. I was a Boys and Girls Club, but to me, it's also about, being in the hospital. It's so many dark days, right? And us people who have health and who have, circumstance to wake up every day and get to walk outside. And meeting some kids to say, they can't leave their room. They can't leave their confinement. It's like you're giving that person light. That reason is like, hey, I could keep going. One of my people said they're going to make me my friendship bracelet. We gave her a bracelet set, and I'm going to have my bracelet here pretty soon, which I can't wait to have. So, to me, it's all about, giving someone else your light. We don't realize how blessed we are to just wake up. Wake up and go to work. Even though we damn, I got work today sometimes, but those be the small blessings that I feel like we don't appreciate in life. And I tell people all the time, you got to touch with reality. You don't realize how amazing your opportunity is, and you think it's so bad because you're not making the money you want to make or you're not in a position you are yet. So to me, those kids presenting an opportunity and giving them something that they usually wouldn't get is more than enough Christmas for me. I think, the importance of that is Christmas is about giving. God gave us life. God gave us this opportunity here on earth, and we need to keep giving. It's not about receiving. So understanding the importance of giving and understanding our blessings and opportunities.
You have a few guys on this defensive line, Osa, Chauncey, Carl, that are due up to be free agents. They're making themselves a lot of money by playing well over the last few weeks. How happy for them in that instance, but also understanding that you can't keep them all around?
Oh, man. Understanding that, me, Chauncey, and Osa might be separated is devastating. Being here together for 4 years, building our relationship to where it's been. obviously it's devastating, but, you know, you can't help but root for all of them. You want to see everyone get paid and everyone get the maximum of their value. So, you know, I've been talking about, I was like, bro, we only got a couple games left to really show who we are. And I was like, I'm trying to make you a lot of money, bro. Like, just tap in. So we all really been locked in, and I've been telling them where the sacks are, where the one-on-one opportunities are, because I want to see these guys have more success and do things, because that's what brotherhood is. And then we can vacation somewhere in the offseason after they get paid, and it won't be nothing to them.
Do you feel like you can make more money in these last 3 weeks?
Nah, I think I'm pretty set. I'm pretty set.
What's set at what?
What? I don't think, like, my money's going to change. I think I'm a difference maker, and I'll probably be treated like a difference maker, and I've proven that over and over again. So I don't think, you know, in these next 3 weeks I'm going to gain $20 million. I think I'm pretty much capped. Like,
What's that cap at?
I mean, I think I'm the, you know, best player in the world. Like,
Okay.
I don't throw numbers out there like that. I'll see what they're willing to give me.
Okay, so I mean, I know you were quoted a couple weeks ago, said you didn't have to be the highest paid,
No, I don't.
but it would be nice.
It would just be nice to be surrounded by good players. You know what I mean? Players that's going to help you win championships. I say that. To me, you know, having, you know, $40 million and chipped every play and slid to with 3-4 people, I don't think that sounds too fun to me. So, you know, to me, it's about people that can keep making a difference. And obviously, we're going to get Sam back and we're going to get some of them players back. So we'll see how it breaks down. But I want to keep as many guys as possible. Or, you know, however, you know, they're going to make the cap work. I don't know how.
So you're telling Steven you don't need 40?
Nah, I don't need 40.
You know, huh?
I don't need 40.
38?
I need to be somewhere where I can be like, I can have a lake house.
That could be 20.
It could be one.
It could be anywhere. It could be a lake house in Lake Tahoe. You don't know. That's 50.
Obviously, the flexibility comes from,
Yeah.
if you look at last offseason, the flexibility would come from getting it done sooner in the offseason rather than later. Do you kind of look back at last offseason, how it all played out, and maybe try to take some influence and trying to get it done
Yeah,
sooner rather than later?
I'm going to try to work with them as much as possible to attack free agency and try to, you know, I want to be back with this team. Like I said, I want to, like, to me, this offseason, I want to be here. I want to get these guys right. I want to take big steps. So hopefully it can be done sooner than later, and that way we can attack other
So
things.
no trips to Japan and China?
Oh, I am. I
You said
won't
you
even
gonna
lie
be-
to
I
you.
was just saying.
I'm gonna be here more. If it get done early, obviously, you know, you got. But I'll just take them earlier.
But if it gets done, you will be here for the offseason.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
You would like it done before camp because CD obviously had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think I need to be here in camp because honestly, when you're kind of when so much of the defense is surrounded by your play, your presence, and others getting lined up based off of you, I need to be here so that way I can get these guys accordingly. We can rush together, build that chemistry. So I think it's extreme importance that I'm back at OTAs and you know, mini camp and all those type of things.
Has that been reiterated to the front office that, hey, when we start to talk, let's get it done before?
I mean, I can't go up to Steven and say, hey, I want to get paid here, but, you know, our door is open. And, you know, my people know that.
You said that the next few weeks won't make any difference in how you're perceived and what you're paid. Were you worried about that when you got hurt at all?
No, I was more worried about, like, I knew I wanted to be the best player in the world, best defensive player at least. And I knew that those 4 games would kind of backfire in some way. And the pace I'm on, you kind of see it kind of did backfire in some way. But I think that's what, you know, I think I had my best offseason. I had one of my best camps. And I was in my best shape. Like, I think I just like, man, I did everything right. Like, this is going to be my year. And, you know, God humbled me, you know. And I think that was the part, like, I ain't flinched. I was like, I just got to get back. Like, I just got to recuperate myself. Like, I'm not worried about anything. I'm going to let everything take care of itself. And when I got back, I kind of was like, this is why you don't flinch. Like, this is why you don't hesitate. You just go. And I've been showing that. And that's why I feel like I've been better, you know, because of that. So my injury, like, to me, low-key been a blessing. And it shows you just because you work hard don't mean you deserve. And, you know, so that's kind of where I'm at with it.
What do you see the biggest challenge being against the Bucs offense this week, the way they're playing?
Yeah, those perimeter players, man. Mike, those running backs, you know, White. I get, you know, they're down, you know, Goodwin, but they still got a lot of juice in the tank. And Baker, he's a, you know, you don't know what Baker you're going to get. Baker's been hooping this year, so, he definitely got that, X factor since college of, like, it could be the Baker that wipes you off by 30. And, so he's definitely a great challenge. I'm excited for the match. This is my first time playing him, and I know he's always juiced up, so it's going to be a great match.
How these mobile quarterbacks where you be chasing and chasing and chasing.
Yeah. I feel like that's the part about being a Lion. That's the mentality. You can't ever get tired of the hunt. I think that's the best part is the hunt, like the constant, I got to get him, I got to eat. That's part of the process. You can't get tired of that. I think it makes it exciting because when I get close, they feel it. They be like, all right, Mike. Like, and then when I get them, it's like, I got you. Like, it's all, love and war out there on the field.
What makes
Mike, is
Tristan
this a
Wirfs
big
so
weekend
special?
for you with rooting for your home state between Penn State and the Philadelphia Eagles, both? You rooting for both Penn State and the Philadelphia Eagles?
Nah, at this point, it's fuck Philly now. Even if we got eliminated, like, I got to crush Philly. Like, fuck them. Like, I hate them now because I be seeing them just talking so much on socials now. Like, I don't know, my Twitter page got consumed by Philly.
Philly fan.
Yeah, like, they say don't look forward to some things, but I'm excited about the matchup too.
Like protective of Diggs and what said about his
Yeah.
What bothers you the most about that? When people saying he wasn't reacting the way he needed to?
Yeah, because I seen the Camp Diggs, the guy who came back earlier from injuries. I seen Diggs come and do his treatment here, and while he going at camp, he would go down to what's the sports place down there? I forget the name, but he went down there and he would train at night. Like, he would go and get extra work. And I think hindsight, like, these people, like, and Diggs, he has, I'll say sometimes he's lackadaisical in his demeanor, his head's always down. But when it comes to, like, football and, like, work ethic and guy that really wants it, I can't picture no one that's wants it more than Diggs, how competitive he is. And that's why we so close and we draw to each other, is because we cut from the same cloth. Like, he really wants to win. He wants greatness for himself. Like, I'm telling you, man, like that part bothers me when they question Diggs the person, because he's one-on-one.
Hey, back on your Nittany Lions, there were a lot of teams in the last decade. I think you were on one that would have qualified for a 12-team playoff. What's it going to look like for you, or what's it going to be like for you to watch these guys get that chance in a playoff that you didn't get?
As long as we win, that's all I need to see. As a guy that went there, I need to see them succeed. We got enough players to do it. Honestly, I was more upset understanding the foundation of we losing Bo to the portal because the portal set up. I need college football to get fixed up a little bit. I feel like it's losing its edge. Because when I got there, I was behind Cole Farmer, and I was a freshman, and I was there was no I don't want to play for this. Like, I don't want to sit behind. Like, I actually sat behind a guy that I feel like I could have outperformed, and I learned from him. And I was like, when I get my opportunity, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I feel like it's losing that groundbreaking touch of, like, football, the love of football. Like, it's become worse than the NFL. Who would think that's possible? You know what I'm saying? Like, guys just hopping from team to team, like it's like a wild card, and it's just crazy.
So if they offered you $5 million in the portal and a Lamborghini, you wouldn't take it.
Nah, bro. I'm built off love and loyalty. Because someone said to me, it was like, you don't know what they did to get there, and you don't know what they're doing to keep it. So it ain't always rainbows and sunshine, man. You don't know where it's coming from. And if you take from the wrong hand, you might just get bit. So Mom always told me to just keep it very humble, keep it very, very steady. Those who's there was there for a reason. Those who's coming around now ain't always the best.
Micah, you said you wanted to get the contract wrapped up as soon as possible in the offseason. If it's not, would you intend to hold out the way CD and so many other players have?
Nah, everyone's different. I think I'll still be around. Like I said, I don't know what the coaching is going to be like, because at some point, if I got to learn a new scheme, if I don't, I would love to have Zimmer back. I kind of publicly, consistently say that, what he's done for this team through the injuries and everything, he's done a tremendous job for me. So I would love to have him back. But, if they do change or he just feel like he's ready just to go with the horses, I got to learn a new scheme. I got to, be around guys. There's going to be rookies. There's going to be free agent guys that come here. You don't know who's going to be there. Like I said, our room's full of free agents. So there's a chemistry part. And people know what you can do, but, people also got to see it, too, from a leader aspect. So I still got to be there for that part.
Sunday in Carolina, it seemed like you and Bill Vinovich, the lead official, it seemed like you guys had a good rapport going there. You guys were cracking jokes and stuff. Do you feel like you're getting the refs to maybe turn and help you out a little bit now, or do you still think they're against you?
I think because we lose it, they say it's okay. He can get it now. But I would definitely not see that winning. And, I think some of them was like, all right, I just don't think they're going to call anything close at this point. They just calling the blatant stuff. And, I get a little laugh at it. It's like, let me see, but it's all fun. There's no disrespect. I never get too rowdy at them where, I understand they trying to do their best, but you know how that go too. Sometimes it don't seem like it, so there's no love lost. All those guys are good people. I just got to play through it. That's what I continue to do. You got to play through it. You can't stop that from being a hunt,
What should SMU expect? What should SMU expect?
They should be expect that cold weather. It's nice. It got a nice wind, sunny chill here right now. But when they get up to that state college in December, ooh-wee. Oh, they got a rude awakening. So I don't know if it's going to be too – they better be ready to run that football. It's football weather. That's the difference between the Big Ten and all these other fancy schools. Big Ten got the best backs, too.
Got a high school clip of you here.
It's a fact.
We're up there. What do you remember from that play?
Is this at CD? Yeah, that's Central Dolphin, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Freshman year.
Yeah, that's when I won the game. That game really defined my career. Truth about it, I was a backup. I came in, someone went down, and it was after that game. It was kind of like all she wrote.
Is this a chance to change that big game narrative for Penn State, or is that kind of a BS narrative anyway?
Yeah, we got to change that narrative for sure.
Not this game.
Yeah.
I mean, this game won't do it.
Why?
It's SMU.
Oh, so y'all gonna say the same thing about Boise?
With all due respect,
Are you gonna say the same? Are you gonna say the same? Are you gonna say the same thing about Boise? Just let me know.
It won't be a first.
Are you gonna say the same thing about Boise?
Yes.
See, it will never change. You gotta beat. So they basically want you to beat the Ohio States, the Oregon. I get it. I get it. I get it.
What was it like?
They'll never be happy. It's not about the rank, as you can tell. It's about a specific team.
With all due respect.
What was it like growing up in Harrisburg? We got a crew up there for the weekend. What was
Yeah.
it like growing up there and your values that you learned?
Growing up in Harrisburg, man, it's a small town. You get anywhere within 10 minutes. It's humbling. It really lets you appreciate where you at now. But it's an amazing thing when you have so many people that care about the city, though. You give life to that city. It's a special place near and dear to my heart. That's why I always try to do so much for the city. But man, you'll enjoy it. Some of the best food spots aren't there anymore. That's the. I wonder if they rebuilt the. Dang, I think I got my brain. I'm forgetting. No, but it was like what is it? I forget what it's called now.
Supposed to be another 40 years before that happens.
All right, guys.
Man, what?
We're all done.
It's all those chips.
Garrett,
I'm telling you.